emergencies or when we practice for them. Okay, emergencies and drills. Raise your hand. First of all, though, if you can tell me what are our 3 rules, our 3 big rules at Henshin Elementary. Yes, ma'am.
Be respectful.
Be respectful.
Responsible and be safe. And my name's Amelia.
Thank you, Amelia, for telling me your name. In addition to be respectful and be responsible and be safe, put your thumbs up if you think Amelia was right. Absolutely. Nice job. Well, we're going to talk about how we can be respectful and responsible and safe during emergencies or drills and why it's so important. What's one way you think, raise your hand if you can tell me, what's one way that you can be respectful during fire drill? What do you think?
Be quiet.
Be quiet. Why do you think that's important? Somebody share with me why you think that's important to be quiet.
Well, I was going to say something
Oh,
else.
can I come back to you?
Yeah.
I won't forget. Okay? Why do you think?
So we can hear the teacher's directions.
So you can hear the teacher's directions. We have 3 different kinds of emergencies that we practice for at Henshin Elementary. Raise your hand if you can tell me what those 3 are, Tyler. Or one of them. Tell me one.
The fire drill.
A fire drill, Evan.
Tornado drill.
A tornado drill. There's one last one. Do you remember what it's called?
I don't know what it's called.
I bet you know what it is, though. It's in your brain. I can tell. What do you think?
Intruder.
The intruder drill. Sometimes we call it a lockdown or a stay put drill. Yeah, that's another one. It is so very important to have that voice volume 0 during any of those drills because the directions that your teacher gives you are going to be different depending on what kind of a drill it is and where you're at in the building, okay? The fire drill is a drill where we have to get out of the building, right, and go outside. But for the other kinds, the other 2, we stay in the building and we go to different places or use different doors depending on where we're at. If I'm in PE, it might be different than when if I'm here in the LMC, okay? 0 voice. That means not even talking a little or whispering to your neighbor. It means 0 voice. What happens if you are at the bathroom and there's a fire drill or a fire in the building where you need to go out, where you need to leave? What should you do? What do you think, Tyler?
Hurry up and go outside.
You finish up and you go outside. Should you go try to find your class?
No.
No, you go out the easiest, the quickest door, the closest door. Your teacher might not be out there, right? You find the first adult that you can find. You tell them your name and what class you're in. This is why 0 voice volume is so important because if I'm outside and Mrs. Bernanke tells me, Mrs. Tamke, I have Maddie and she's supposed to be with Mrs. Lohr's class or something, then we know we can communicate that to each other, all right? So 0 voice volume. What's another way we can be respectful or responsible or safe during an emergency or a drill? What do you think, Tyler?
Follow your teacher.
Follow your teacher, yeah. Follow your teacher. Follow where your teacher is going. Follow your teacher's instructions. Absolutely. What's something else? I might feel kind of nervous. I might feel kind of nervous and anxious if there's an emergency in the building. I'm kind of scared. Should I freak out a little bit?
No.
What should I do? Raise your hand. What should I do instead?
Stay calm and just go to class.
Stay calm and just go with your class. Why do you think that might be important? What do you think, guys? What do you think, Leo?
Because it's important. Because we don't want to get hurt really bad.
You're right. You're right. And also, if I stay calm, you'll stay calm too, right? That'll help you. You made me think of something. So if it's a fire drill and I need to get out of the building as fast as I possibly can, should I go running out the door as fast as I can?
No.
How do I get out?
Walk.
Walk.
Trip over other people.
Absolutely. I don't want to trip over other people. I don't want people to trip over me. I don't want to cause an accident on my way out to be safe, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
One time, me and my mom had a battery and we thought it was going out, but it was just like a part where because it was a gas break for the battery, so me and my mom thought it was real.
Yeah.
So we got out of the house as fast as we could.
Yeah, you know what? And that's something to remember. We always want to treat something like that that it's a real thing, like it might be a real emergency, because we want to stay as safe
And
as we can.
my mom tried to call everyone, but except Heather was the only one that picked up.
Yeah, all right. Who has a plan at their house for if there's an emergency? Who knows what your plan is at your house if there's a fire or a tornado at your house? Yeah, good job. Hands down. Yes, sir.
We're not gonna have one, but we're just about to move in like 7 days, so we're gonna get one in our new house.
Yeah, then you'll have a plan in the new house. That's a great idea. At my house, my kids know where to go if there's a fire, and they know what to do if there's a tornado.
I know
Absolutely.
where to go.
Do you?
I have two
Good.
places: next door or across the street. Kitty
Awesome.
corner for me.
Very good. Evan.
When I have a tornado, I go in the basement. And then ours is a tree
Yeah.
that's by the house.
Yeah, we have ours is a tree too. It's a good landmark, right? Yes, sir.
What if the basement is like heavy